very romantic virtual reality? Is meeting a partner in virtual reality the next frontier of dating?
A chance encounter. Just two people, total strangers, who happen to be in the same place at the same time. Maybe it's a nightclub, a tropical beach, or a forest full of unicorns. You get talking, and there's an instant connection. You compliment them on their foxtail, and they say they've never spoken to a walking banana before. It's not how most romances start, but anything is possible in virtual reality, VR. Couples meeting online is nothing new, and many relationships have originated with avatars meeting in multiplayer game worlds, such as World of Warcraft. But early adopters of VR say the technology lets them feel as if they're in someone's physical presence, even if they may be thousands of kilometers apart. Many users say that they experience actual physical sensations when they touch as avatars. I can actually feel very much anything in VR, says Jasper Wanajaran, 19, who met his partner this way. Kissing in VR definitely does feel like a natural kiss. Kate Clark, a VR researcher at Monash University in Australia, says that this is a psychological phenomenon known as phantom sense. Phantom senses are actually quite similar to something like a phantom limb, because that limb was a part of you and how you move through the world. People can get that same sort of feeling from their avatars. The more the technology advances, the more this will be the case. Until now, VR has remained a relatively niche enthusiasm. The goggles have been expensive, and their technical performance has sometimes disappointed. Even so, Meta has sold 20 million pairs of its Quest 2 headset. Its latest model, the Quest 3S, is priced at about $360 and may be the device that brings VR to the mass market. A more affordable headset will likely sway a lot of people to try VR for the first time, says Cody Hamilton, 30, who met his girlfriend, Marina Harrison, as an online avatar. They're now planning to get married at Disney World. Like many couples who meet this way, they think that it's necessary to move things into real life before the avatar relationship becomes too fixed. For some, that has required them travelling long distances to meet, like 25-year-old Briton Joe Hunting, who had to move to California to be with his VR girlfriend Jenny. He thinks that VR can sometimes be a better way of meeting someone than in real life. You get to know someone for the person they want to be, a really authentic, happy part that they can express without having any sort of barriers or physical judgment. Moving the relationship from the digital to the real world, of course, comes with both good and bad sides. You get to do things that you did in VR in real life, says Dusty, 32, who moved from the USA to Canada to live with her online boyfriend. We get to see movies together in the theatre. Before, we used to watch online together at the same time or in VR. And then, of course, the physical romance is actually there. You're not hugging or kissing the air. On the other hand, she says, if you got into a fight, you could just hang up and leave. Here, you're stuck in the same house, so you have to work it out. Interestingly, despite living together, they still go on VR dates as well. The future is here, and it's weird, but not necessarily all bad.